This is over difference between squares. So difference between squares, actually we have three types of question in difference between square. I'm just explaining only the question. This is only about the concept that you should understand. Okay, so here I will be explaining the concept. Okay, so you can solve more and more problem. If I get time, I will be solving more past paper in this in this channel. Okay, so difference between square, what you mean by difference between square, I will explain here. So if we have difference between, difference means minus, between squares, left side and right side must be square number, like x square and a square. Okay, so x square minus a square, you can directly factorize, both of them are square. So just take x and a. Okay, just take only the numbers, don't take squares. Okay, so you can factorize. The first factor will be x minus a, the second factor will be x plus a. This is difference between square. If we have difference, that means minus between squares, you can factorize it directly. If you want, you can multiply and check. When you multiply these two, you will get the same. Okay, so let's discuss some questions. The first question is, first type of question. I am not discussing so many questions. I will be discussing three types from difference between squares. So the first type is x square minus 64. Okay, how can you write 64? 64 is 8 square, right? So x square minus 64. Now this became difference between, sorry, not 64, 8 square. Okay, you have to write 8 square. 64 is 8 square. Okay, so now this became difference between squares. Both the left and right side of subtraction is square. You can factorize it. Okay, how can we factorize? Just take x and 8, subtract them, x minus 8, then add them, x plus 8. Don't take 8 minus x and 8 plus x, not like that. It must be x minus 8, x is first, right? So x minus 8 times x plus 8. Okay, factorization finished. No sum, no product. Sum and product also you can use here, no problem. Okay, you can use sum is 0, product will be negative 64. You can find out, no problem. Otherwise, directly write. In the same way, if you have x square minus 25, okay, 25 is 5 square. Directly factorize x minus 5 times x plus 5. Okay, like x square minus 9, so 9 is 3 square, so x minus 3 times x plus 3. So this is the easiest factorization. We will discuss second type from difference between squares. Okay, so the second type is, I will write the question, 16y square minus 25w square. Okay, so it is the same as the first one. The thing is, with y square we have one more number. So what is 16? 16 is 4 square. So you can write 4 square y square minus 25, you can write it as 5 square w square. Okay, now this became difference between left and right side, both of them are square, right? So just take 4y, from here take 5w. So you will get 4y minus 5w. The next one will be 4y plus 5w. That's it. This is the factorization. Okay, if you want, you can just multiply, expand the bracket and check. You will get the same. Okay, it is the same. This is the second type from difference between squares. So third type of question. By seeing the third type, yes, I will write x y square minus x cube. Okay, it is difference, but it is not difference between squares, right? Here you have y square, but here you have one x. Here you have x cube, that is not even x square, it is more than that. Okay, so what you have to do it, you have to take x common outside. So when you take x outside, you will get y square. From x cube we took one x, so the x square will be remaining. So now in the bracket you can see it is difference between squares, both of them are squares, so you can split them. X in bracket, just take y and x, it will become y minus x. Don't take x minus y, y is the first term, so you have to take y minus x, and here it will become y plus x. Okay, so in the difference between, these are the basic questions I am discussing with you. Okay, there are more complicated questions also, but don't worry, just keep this basic things in mind. Everything will be easy for you. Okay, so in difference between squares, first method is directly they will give some difference and you just need to change the number to square. Okay, the second type is there will be some numbers with the square terms, so make it perfect square like this 4 square, 5 square, or sometimes if you are taking common terms outside, you will get inside the bracket, you will get the difference between squares. Okay, so today we discussed actually three types of factorization. These are the main three types of factorization. First one, coefficient of x square is not 1. uh, Second one, coefficient of x square is 1. We discussed 1 and 2 like that. Okay, third one is difference between squares. These are the main factorization for quadratic expressions. So when you have a factorized question, see the question first, identify which type is it, first, second or third, then use the perfect method for that. Okay, and we'll be continuing like this in the next video. This is as a this is for this is by a request from one of the student, and I hope it is clear for that student and everyone else who is watching this video. If you need more videos like this, or if you need explanation for any topic, just comment here, or like you can email me. And yeah, that's all about today, and have a good day. Thank you.